Hey y'all. I don't know what I got going on with this hair, but hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys all enjoyed your Christmas. It is currently New Year's Eve. As you see, this is my New Year's Eve look. I didn't want to go for the typical really dark and black smoky eye or typical silver glitter. I kind of wanted to do something a little warmer for those who, you know, really aren't into the heavier colors. So this is the look that I have achieved. So if you're interested in how I obtained this look, then continue watching. So I'm gonna start by spraying this, which I already just did, the Dewy Finish by NYX. I know it's a finishing spray, but I like to start and hydrate my skin with it because especially in the winter now, it tends to be very dry. We are going to start with the brows. Okay, so here we have one brow. I did more a very darker, dramatic brow because it is New Year's Eve today, so I figured why not go all out. So I'm going to do this brow now, starting from the bottom. Oh yeah, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Ebony. It is my go-to. So I'm just gonna do short little strokes, lining the bottom first. And then starting from the middle, top part of the brow. And just draw that out. Totally F that up, but thank God for concealer because it looks gross. See? There we go. A lot of people don't like lining the top, but I do because I just love a sharp and precise brow, especially when it comes to certain looks. Another little trick that I like to do is I like to take this product by Kelly Baker in the shade Dark Brown. And it has a really great little applicator. It's super thin, and I kind of just like so just brush the strokes. It kind of reminds me of Anastasia's clear brow gel. It is a brow gel, but it's also tinted. So if you have great full brows and you just want to add a little to it, this is also perfect because it just brings everything together. Then just blend in this concealer a little bit, bringing it down like so. Okay. For some reason this brow looks thicker, but in the mirror it doesn't. Up a little bit more. Ha! That's better. Now they're looking a little bit better. Now we are cooking with oil, folks. Okay, that's better. That is better. Okay, so now we have our brows done and we are off to the lids. So to set my eyelids, I'm going to be using this NYX eyeshadow base, okay? I'm using this one specifically because I'm going to be adding some color and I feel this just brings any color that I use out. It really makes it just stand out. So using my finger, nothing crazy, I'm gonna just spread this out a nice little thin layer. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to be using the Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia. This is literally one of my go-to palettes. I just love the colors in here. It's just bomb, bomb. Plus, I'm a little biased because they have all these cute New York City, Fifth Ave, the Bronx, you know, and I'm from New York, so gotta represent. Okay, so what I did was, let me zoom out a little bit. I went ahead and did one eye already, and I'm going to show you guys how I accomplished this look over here. But really quickly, what I used was the Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow from Stila Cosmetics. I don't know if you could see it. It's such a beautiful shade. I got a little pack of it the other day from Sephora. It was like a bunch of minis. I'll show you. Came like that. They didn't sell like the individual bigger ones, but whatever, I got this, so at least I can try them out, and I am obsessed. Okay, so using the shade Lula here, I'm going to just take a real generous amount and just place it all over my eye, my eyelid, my crease, coming up to my brow bone, and I'm going to do that using the Morphe M332 brush. See that? Yes. Okay. So I like to just have a general base color before going into the crease and the lid. So this is a very neutral color for the look that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of neutrals. Even the glitter here is a neutral. So I'm just going to place this all over and bring it out. I kind of like it when it has that feathered out look. Okay, and then using my Morphe M222 brush. Can you see that? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm going to take the color Violetta. This beautiful, beautiful like mocha kind of color, and I'm gonna take that starting from the end and just build it in my crease. Build, build, build. And I like to start from the corners first because I want that to be my darkest point, creating that V-like shape, and then I bring it, once I have little to no color, to the front here of my eye. Okay. So as you see, it's starting to give that shape that we're looking for, that V. Like I said, I like to bring it out and then bring it in, kind of brushing above the lash line. Now what I'm going to do is taking my NARS concealer in the color Chestnut. I'm just going to place a little bit of that on my hand. Yes, I know I should have a petri dish or whatever, but I don't. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the area for where I'm going to be putting my glitter eyeshadow. What I like to do is I like to start lower. So I start lower and then build my way up, because not only does it make for a more precise line, but I also have a lot of extra skin up here, so sometimes it makes it very hard to create a precise line because I have a little baggage going on. So I'm going to start from the bottom, doing very little strokes, and just work our way up. You see? Next, I am going to take this color here, Muse, which is obviously one of my faves, as you can see. I've already sprayed my brush. This is just a detailer brush that I got from Target. And I'm going to just pat the color on there, kind of to give the glitter that I'm gonna use a rosy kind of cranberry undertone. You see, look how beautiful that is. And I prefer using like a Fix Plus spray because it just makes the color stand out more and glide much easier. Like so. Then I'm going to go in with the Stila Glitter and Glow like I showed you guys earlier and just cover that area. I've been saying for the longest that I wanted to try these eyeshadows by Stila, and I finally went out and just bought them, and now I'm obsessed. And I don't even like glitter like that, but these just glide on so beautifully and they're so pigmented that, I mean, how could you not like them? Okay, I went ahead and just color corrected on my face a little bit using Sephora's Bright Future. I just like to put this on before I do any foundation or anything like that, just to kind of conceal all this hyperpigmentation that I have on my face. As far as foundation goes, we're going to be using Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear. And in the shade 4.3. Using my Morphe S94 brush. I like to just buff all of that in. I really enjoy using a brush rather than the beauty blender. I don't know, I just find it just to go on a lot smoother and quicker for me. I find with the beauty blender you have to do a lot of pounding and pounding and pounding, and sometimes you just don't have time for all of that. Now we're going to go in with two concealers. I have the Chestnut NARS concealer that I used earlier to conceal my brows. I'm just gonna go in, come in so that I could contour my nose a little bit, like so. A nice little line down my nose, bring that up a little bit. And my chin. And I'm going to quickly set under my eye because I have a lot of wrinkles. So before I do anything, I don't want my makeup being all creased. I'm going to let that sit for just a second because I don't like when it's like too bright underneath my eyes. So in the interim, I'm going to just go in really quickly using my Morphe 460 brush. There we go. And this is what it looks like just to give me that contour line. Is using my Bare Minerals Pro in the shade Chai 26. And I'm going to go back with that Morphe S94 brush. I'm hitting Pano Girl, so you know I need a new one. But just go in and just even everything out a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm going to keep it nice and soft and using this Tarte palette by Makeup Shayla. I'm going to use the blush color, this pink one right here. And I'm just going to pile that onto my cheeks. I like to start just right here, giving myself a little bit of a base. And I'm going to use the highlight from her palette as well. And just make sure that I glow. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I'm going to be using the House of Lashes eyelash glue. Alright, so our lashes are on. We are starting to look like something. We're going to go in using Kat Von D's new liquid lipstick in the color Plaid. On top of the Kat Von D liquid lipstick, I put Rihanna's new Fenty Glow. And I'm just going to finish it off with a nice finishing spray. Once all that dries, do a little bottom mascara.